Boom! What's going on? It's your man Qualified and
Yo, it's Eddie C.
And this is Two Dope Dads and a podcast.
I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all are in for a treat.
Yes, sir. It's your man Qualified, aka the Dirty Daddy, aka Dr. Footlover, aka Mr. Black Future.
Yo. It's Eddie C. AKA Yes I Do It Big.
Yes,
Call
he
me
does.
Little.
Wow.
Astronomical.
What?
Eddie F baby, and the F is for phenomenal. AKA Young Money Militia, and I am the commissioner. You know one start Eddie, because the F is for finisher. AKA I give that shit to Nay. Young Money Boss, Cash Money G. Eddie F baby, and the F is for free.
That's amazing.
I picked that one last because it's Black History Month.
Yeah, you did.
I don't even know if that's really like free that way is what he meant, but probably
is
from
now.
jail, I guess.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, that's
Modern
freedom.
slavery,
Freedom.
if you will, if you believe in corruption.
Major facts. How goes it?
AKA Mr. Wiggles.
Mr. Wiggles.
In the flesh. That's me.
How you feeling, man?
He is I.
You.
Better that I'm with the homies.
Yeah. Gang in this bitch.
D Dope Dead.
Yeah. Major. because that's how gangsters talk.
Yeah. Also Black History Month, right?
Okay.
You know who James E. West is?
James E. West. Enlighten me.
Ooh. Well, he was born in Farmville, Virginia in 1931, right? And he was interested in electricity after he was accidentally shocked when tinkering with an old radio. He studied physics at Temple University and did some other stuff related to school. But in 1957, West went to work at Bell's Labs, and he and fellow scientist, some dude, developed an inexpensive, compact, and highly sensitive microphone, which they patented.
Yeah, he did.
In 1962, right?
Okay.
So today, 90% of microphones use their technology,
Wow.
including those in cell phones, laptops, baby monitors, and hearing aids.
Wow.
And also, he was black.
Yeah, he was. You already know what's going on.
Yeah, so microphones and shit. A black dude helped invent it.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's why they look like this.
That's why they black.
You feel me?
And round? You have a microphone talk. What were you going to say?
I was going for Afro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He wanted me to say it first. That's basically what it was.
I was just waiting.
Thought there was a dick joke in there.
The A word.
Afro is the A word?
He didn't want to say it first in this context, especially when we talk about blacks.
You know what the S word is?
What?
Do you know what the S word is?
I don't know.
From the Boondocks? That episode with Riley with the N word with the teacher? Spear chucker?
Yes. Yeah.
We don't use the word spear chucker. We use the S word. He's like, and then she's like, was there ever a problem with people saying that word? He's like, no, because we say the S word.
It's ahead of its time, man.
Oh, man. Good stuff.
Yeah.
It's a bug.
Okay.
It's been bugging me.
Just here.
Ooh.
Bugging out. Nah, man. So what's happened since the last? Because the last episode that we dropped on their heads was when we were out at the park.
At the park, yeah. So that was, and we actually recorded that a little bit ago.
Yeah. So there was like some time.
There was a gap. Yeah, there was a failed podcast attempt.
Okay.
Yeah. You were there.
I was actually.
Jason was there.
Did a whole episode that didn't save.
Yep. So, and that was some good shit too.
Yeah, man.
Y'all missed out.
We had really good content about the Tinder swindler.
Yeah. And then we ended by singing Disney songs.
Yeah. Wow. That was a thing too.
Maybe one day we'll do that again.
We'll bring it back.
And then Sunday was lame. There was like a Super Bowl.
There was a Super Bowl that happened. Joe Burrow did not complete the mission. Came really close,
and was completing it for
pretty much
a while.
Yeah, it came really close, but looks like the race for White Boy of the Year is still open.
Or it goes to Matthew Stafford.
No.
Oh.
I love Matt Stafford, but he wasn't high enough in the running to like lock it up with a Super Bowl.
I don't know, man. He fucking in Detroit for 12 years.
Yeah, I mean that's cool,
and then
but
fucking dips and wins the Super Bowl.
No, that's great. Like, it's gonna be really good in his 30 for 30.
Yeah,
it's like a really good
sports
story, and I'm with you on that. But he wasn't as swaggy as Joe Burrow. Like what outfits did Matt Stafford wear to the Super Bowl? When did he quote Lil Baby on Instagram?
Yeah, that's true.
Cartier glasses, I won't even peek at you. Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu. Come on, man. He didn't say that part, but Lil Baby did.
He did.
But yeah, so I mean, Matt Stafford's cool. If anybody, I might bump up in the running Cooper Kupp. As much as I hate that guy.
Yeah, that says a lot because I know how much you hate him.
There's
a whole episode with you saying mostly fuck Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. 2 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. Cooked Eli Apple during Black History Month after he was talking shit. And then after he cooked them in the Super Bowl, the entirety of NFL Twitter
talking
started
about him
shitting on Eli Apple because he had been talking shit.
Yep. I saw the memes.
So just for that, Cooper Kupp is now in the running. Cooper Kupp is now, and the incredible football season he had, and a Super Bowl MVP. So, Cooper Kupp.
Interesting.
Cooper Kupp's in the running.
They made shirts based off of your suggestion with Jack Harlow.
Yeah, and of course perennial favorite, right?
Yeah, so
perennial contender Jack Harlow, White Boy of the Year.
In the group chat, we get a text from this guy talking about they stole my idea. And a T-shirt that said Jack Harlow and Joe Burrow versus Joe Burrow, White Boy of the Year.
White Boy of the Year. So there it is. That's where we are.
It's pretty unanimous, I think.
Yeah, man. So that's where we are, man.
We still haven't watched. We should watch Jackass together.
You know who might be able to sneak in, depending on what happens during the NBA playoffs?
Tyler Nowitzki.
Tyler Hero.
I don't know who that is.
He plays for the Miami Heat. Jack Harlow actually has a song called Tyler Hero.
Oh, so he already has the cosign by like the former champ.
Yeah, and they're homies.
Yeah,
so Tyler Hero is a swaggy white boy. He's another one. And
what is he doing?
He plays for the Miami Heat.
Yeah, but is he going to be in the All-Star weekend?
He's not going to be an All-Star weekend.
How swaggy? Like, I would say he could be it if he was like the slam dunk champion.
He's a swaggy dude. Like, as far as off the court, he's cool. The type of motherfucker who kicking it with Jack Harlow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's got that kind of vibe about him, and he's pretty good on the basketball court.
Interesting.
Yeah, man.
These white boys,
so
doing things,
man. But enough of that because it's still Black History Month.
Yeah.
All right.
So I mentioned James E. West, and I figured that was going to be the perfect segue for you to talk about your mans.
Okay. Okay. Wake up, Mr. West.
Mr. West.
Genius is out now.
You're not gonna crawl across that. Motherfucker can't drag you across that stage.
Oh man,
this is gonna be a regular segment on our show. This is our weekly West.
Kanye update.
All right,
what is this man doing now?
Okay,
let's hear all about it.
Genius. Is finally available on Netflix. I think
the documentary.
Yeah, so I think it dropped like in its entirety, like in January, like in film festivals and shit like that, and then you could see it like in theaters in certain cities around the country and whatnot. But now you can watch it on Netflix from the comfort of your own home.
Ooh, that's a Netflix should pay us for that,
right?
That was good.
You know what I mean? Hi to the folks watching. I'm just now acknowledging you, but we appreciate you. But yeah, so Netflix, I checked it out. If you're a Kanye fan, even if you're not currently a Kanye fan,
if you're a person,
if you are somebody who's like, I like the old Kanye, this is something that you would probably enjoy.
Yeah.
Especially this first part. There was footage, a lot of footage with him and his mom.
Nice.
So like they went to his mom's house and they were talking, and just seeing like him and his mom interact, like
you could tell.
Yeah, man. Like she really supported him, and like the guy who's like narrating the documentary, he says like, you could see the reason why he was so confident in himself was because she was confident in him, and that like he was like, well, if she believe in me, I can do all of this shit. And it was really dope, and like you could see that like in the interaction between them. There was a part where he was like, she started reciting rhymes that he had came up with when he was a kid, like and then they started rapping it together. That shit was crazy. Like that was amazing, like goosebumps type shit watching it. So it was really dope. It shows him going and playing All Falls Down, like in Rockefeller, the offices, and people like barely reacting. He wanted to get Scarface. I didn't even know this until I was watching that. He wanted to get Scarface on Jesus Walks. Ooh. He wanted him to do the hook. So he had already played, and it was at that point, him and Rhymefest were working on Jesus Walks together. So they were like trading off on it. And then the beat sounds just like Jesus. It's Jesus Walks. You know what I mean? So he's there in the studio. Scarface comes in, and he plays Jesus Walks, and it comes on, and Scarface listens for like maybe like 20 seconds, and he's like, what else you got? Huh. And it was just like, what the fuck? Like, it was crazy.
Motherfucker, that's Jesus Walks.
You could see like, you could see on Kanye's face like the disappointment that he just wanted to hear the next thing, but then he played Family Business, and Scarface loved that, and he rapped his verse for him. Scarface was like, oh, that's incredible. And then Scarface ended up not getting on anything, obviously. Yeah. But, like, just seeing that, like, as a Ye fan like myself, and having, like, being an artist. Yeah. Like, just seeing...
You could connect to that and that feeling like, on a different level.
I was like, what? Like, I was almost like... it almost hurt my feelings the way he just skipped to the next shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like, are you serious?
Better respect that, man.
Yo, what the fuck?
Like, put some respect on it.
It was crazy. And then just like Kanye trying to like secure the record deal. Like he was fucking with Mos Def and Talib at Raucous Records. And at that time period, like I was actually like a huge fan of Raucous Records. Like personally, and just going forward, and to me it was just like the thought like, oh shit, Ye could have been on Raucous. Like that's fucking crazy. Like think like that roster that they had, like like the Black Star, Ye, like during that time, and then eventually like I think I mentioned them on a previous episode. The Percussions ended up on Raucous, like. You know what I mean? And I was just all of it, like, for me as a hip-hop nerd myself, just, like, cats like Brother Ali, just everybody who was on Raucous, like, And then Ye could have been with them. What the fuck? Like, imagine just like, yo, okay, you know some of the raucous record, the cats who I was mentioning. Like, imagine fucking College Dropout dropping like, you know what I'm saying? Like with that
shit would have played out different.
Shit definitely would have played out differently. But like, I don't know. I feel like the music was undeniable, and he kind of kicked down even by having he still had Mos Def and Talib on the album. Mm-hmm. Like he kind of kicked doors open for them. Yeah. After Ye came out, we got a Talib video on MTV. Like, you know, just to get by was on MTV, like regular MTV. Like,
yo, there was a heyday. I remember Slug being on MTV.
Yeah.
like, oh damn.
Like that's how Kick Push got the debut on MTV.
On TRL.
You know what I mean? Like on the
I'm
on
not
the
even
big,
sure. No,
I don't think it was TRL, but it was like, you know, it was like on the it would be on there on the regular shit. They showing videos, and like his like right after the Jay-Z song, like, or just not like right after like Jay-Z or like whoever, like street motherfucker, or just like more mainstream cap, then here comes like
Lupe.
You know, First and 15, you know, like, oh shit, you know what I mean? I'm like, let's go. Or right after the rock song, here he comes. Like, you know what I mean? So like he opened up the doors for cats, but just seeing like the beginning of that.
Yeah.
And like the people who really believed in him, like as a rapper and shit, like Mos Def and Talib, like they was like, yo, he's that dude. Like everywhere where they was going, like they were on tour, they had a show, and they came out and brought Ye out, and they was, you know, hyped him up to the crowd. They was like, yo, he produced this, and this, and this, but like y'all want to hear him spit a verse? So people was like, all right, cool. And then he, you know, I forget which verse it was that he spit, but I can't think of it right now. But he spit it, and like the crowd was like, oh, okay, cool. And like just seeing like Kanye, like he believed in himself, and he wasn't getting these chances, and then just seeing like some established artists who already had like a fan base, like lending that, like knowing, like as an artist myself, not everybody is gonna like, they're not gonna let just anybody hop up on a stage and share that platform with you.
And it takes a type of artist to even want to share that spotlight with someone else.
Exactly.
Even
like,
if that someone else isn't known.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Or even like you could be nice as hell and they'll fuck with you behind the scenes, but like I'm not gonna bring you out on stage during my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so it was just watching it as like an artist myself. There was like a lot where I could see, I was just like, damn, like, I feel that.
Yeah.
So it was cool. I'm looking forward to part 2. It drops next Wednesday.
Ooh, so I have until next Wednesday to watch this past one.
Yeah. So
how long was it?
It was like an hour and a half. So it wasn't too bad. Yeah. And it just flies by because like, especially
you're into it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And then hearing, like, for me, like, I think for anybody, but just like, especially knowing what that process is like hearing these classics like in their beginning form or like rough draft form, like he's sitting there and he's like there's a part he's playing All Falls Down, the beat, and then he starts laying down the verse, stops, and like starts over, and just seeing like, I'm like, yo, he's laying down like the shit, and then I can hear the way he's rapping it, like this is still the rough draft version, this isn't the final version, but like it was still
fire.
Yeah, it's like, damn, like knowing how much he tweaks and does stuff, is just like
I was about to say that feeling must be the same feeling I had, but as you kept explaining it, it's not. But the same feeling I had when Dr. Dre started playing Still Dre Day on the piano at the Super Bowl. We talked about the Super Bowl and didn't even talk about fucking halftime.
Oh shit,
there was a fucking halftime.
There was a halftime
and fucking
show.
Dr. Dre.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
And Batman fucking 50 Cent.
Yes.
On his
just like the music video.
Just like the music video. Bro. You know, a little heavier.
Yeah.
You know, but hey,
I mean, it's been 20 years.
Yeah, and that motherfucker still knock most of us out.
Yeah. And I saw the video, like, how he got up there. Like, that motherfucker just walked out on stage and said, just like, oh, he's still Gorilla Unit, cuz. They say he bugged out.
Yo, I heard he's selling he relaunched a G Unit.
Yeah,
clothing.
he got the tanks.
Yeah. I was listening to the radio this morning, and they're like, yeah, so he relaunched G Unit. So if you want to pay $60 for a tank top and then what else like $40 for like a I don't know, some kind of like flannel.
Yeah, man.
Go get that G Unit.
Let me get back in shape, and I'm gonna cop the tank, man. Oh man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Snoop Dogg crip walking
yes.
at the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Uncle Snoop.
And shouting out the neighborhood at the Super Bowl. That was crazy. I know they was going crazy.
Y'all heard about the NFL? I don't know if it's true, but there's like stuff floating around now about all these things that the NFL said you can't do during the halftime show.
After that show.
Yeah, well, they said it before the show.
Oh.
And so, you guys didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, no, I saw some of the
Was
shit.
crip walking in there?
No,
specifically.
One of the things was that Snoop showed up with a bandana during rehearsal, and they said, "Oh, you can't wear that on stage." So he showed up in a full bandana suit.
Interesting, because I saw this one meme where it was like Snoop Dogg looks like he's the person at the party who didn't know it. There was like a dress code. Yeah, he definitely stood out.
Well, you know he had to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mary J. I did not expect when she started singing No More Drama.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to start singing along with her as much as I did. I stood up. It was an emotional reaction.
Yeah.
It was dope.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't know it was gonna hit me like that.
Yeah. At some point, she
No
fucking
more drama
like laid on the
in
ground.
my life. Yeah, nah.
She was singing. She was singing.
Oh, well, I mean,
She was up there.
She gonna do it.
Yeah, she was up there, fucking just.
And we ain't had no hateration or holleration.
No, not in that dancery.
dancery.
Yep, no, not at that one.
No,
There might have been at some other ones,
but not at that one.
not at that one.
Kendrick.
Yeah, I lost my shit when I saw Kendrick. I didn't know. So I heard like you guys were talking about it, and like some of my coworkers were talking about the halftime show, and someone said Snoop and Eminem and Dre, and I was like, all right, cool. So I didn't realize Kendrick was on that list too.
Yeah.
And I was at work, so I wasn't like looking at nothing, but then it was playing because they put it on the TV, and shit came on. I saw Kendrick going off with those boxes.
Yeah.
With those boxes.
With the box coming out of the box,
Right? He was out. He was really out the box. Man.
I ain't seen no dude come out the box since I was like 7.
That nigga Jack.
Out of the box. You guys remember that?
Yeah,
What?
that's what I was talking about.
Oh, the fuck?
Yeah, that was the show.
man.
What was the show?
Out of the
It's
box.
been great to play and sing together in the box, but now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again. Yeah, man.
Oh, interesting. I was talking about like a Jack in the Box. So you do this and then the motherfucker will jump out.
I mean, that too.
You ain't wrong.
I don't know that song or that show.
Yeah, man. Out of the box.
I'll YouTube it later.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I heard that Eminem, his set was short because he gave some of his time to 50. Because 50 wasn't on the original roster.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
The stuff that the NFL told him not to do.
Oh no. So I had as far as what the NFL told him not to do, I had seen that I know they made Kendrick cut the line about and we hate Popo and we gonna be all right. And then they wanted them to not say anything bad about police.
Yeah.
But on, Still Dre,
Yeah.
he still said, and
Still
we
not.
still not loving police.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, yeah. Niggas. So, and then, and Eminem took his knee and he wasn't supposed to. So.
But his knees were weak.
Yeah, man. Arms were heavy. Palms were sweaty.
Might have had vomit on his sweater already.
I think he ate his mom's spaghetti.
That's what happens when you're nervous.
But on the surface, he looks calm and ready.
To drop bombs.
But he kept on forgetting.
What he wrote down.
The whole crowd.
You're so loud.
Yo, but as much shit as I talk about Eminem, when he came out there and did Lose Yourself, I was like, let's go.
Yeah, bro. That's why, like, how you gonna be in halftime, like in the locker room, and hear Lose Yourself come on, and you don't throw for fucking 500 yards in the second half?
I mean, that's what, it's gonna go crazy with, you had a white boy of the year candidate, Joe Burrow, white boy Matt Stafford, who played hella years in Detroit, Cooper Kupp, white as fuck. Like, them motherfuckers was going crazy. As soon as they heard, dun, 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 they was like, this is the Super Bowl. It's tough.
I saw this one meme. It was like,
Joe Burrow was fired up, came out right after that shit, threw a touchdown.
Yeah. Yo, the first touchdown of the game for the Bengals wasn't even that motherfucker, though.
Yeah.
Because they, old boy threw the pass for that touchdown.
Mixon.
Yeah.
My nigga.
You gotta open it up like that.
Yeah.
But I saw a meme. It was like Eminem performing at halftime, Matthew Stafford in the Super Bowl, and it's not with Detroit.
Yeah.
That's the closest Detroit got, man.
Yeah.
I know them. I got homies from Detroit, and they was happy as fuck. Like, we got it.
We got it.
It's lit.
Everything is trying to stop us. They don't want to see you succeed.
Stay away from they, as DJ Khaled said.
I was just happy that I got to catch some of the game in the halftime show at work. Also, that I got into fantasy football enough to that I can fuck with it.
Yeah.
Especially since this halftime show was for us.
Yeah.
It was our generation. You know what I mean?
Also, this was actually a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, very good game.
And kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you asked me in the beginning of the year,
I would not have said these two teams.
Yeah. Good for them.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Oh, and Matthew Stafford ended Tom Brady's career.
Yeah.
That's swaggy.
Yeah. I mean, but it's just all sports stuff. You gotta have more than sports, because mad white dudes is good at other sports. That's why
Matthew Stafford.
That's why I
friend
know
of the show. I know you're watching.
No, we fuck with you though.
Do some swaggy shit so you can be white boy of the year.
Yeah.
you could get nominated.
Yeah,
nominated.
So you can bump yourself up in the ratings. Super Bowl is a good start.
A good start.
Yeah, now do some swaggy shit.
You already have all the credentials. Just fucking,
You know what?
So,
He's got a few more points. He was drinking a whole bottle of 1942 at the parade. It's kind of swaggy. It's kind of lit.
telling you. Yo, Matt. Go ahead. Swag on him.
Right?
He got to strut, man. He got to floss a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to do some you know what I mean? Do something baller. Do something crazy but still legal. Or show up at wrestling or something.
Yo,
Pull a Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's another guy who's perpetually in contention for white boy of the year.
You know what? Why wasn't Tom Brady? Well, no, because fucking Jack Harlow. I would say Tom Brady had to have been nominated last year after winning the Super Bowl and being on a yacht.
Oh no!
Fucking
Tom Brady
throwing
was up
trophies,
there.
throwing
no,
fucking
Tom
footballs
Brady was
and
up
shit.
there, but
Off of yachts?
Jack Harlow was just going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Matthew Stafford needs to get on a yacht next.
Yeah. If he had
with mad young ladies,
bro. If he had threw the Super Bowl trophy, because that was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like if Jack Harlow had like not been around, Tom Brady would have locked it up.
Yeah, because I'm saying like
facts. Tampa Tom. Yeah.
Tampa Tom.
Gonna miss that guy.
How many times do you think they're gonna mention his name next season?
A lot. Anytime that like
a football is in the arena.
Yes. I think they're gonna mention it a lot when anytime Joe Burrow has like a comeback victory. Very Tom Brady like.
Is that how they're gonna say it?
Probably.
Nice.
We're gonna hear it a lot when the Patriots play.
Yep. And when Tampa plays.
So, yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. I'm sure there's gonna be some kind of like bet on it. How many times Tom Brady's name is mentioned.
I wish FanDuel worked out here in Hawaii.
Right.
Because I'm sure there's going to be some kind of prop bet on FanDuel about it.
Bastards.
There has to be a way. Like, motherfucker, like we fly to Vegas.
Fuck our politicians.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like we fly to Vegas to gamble. Like gambling out here is a huge fucking deal.
They need to figure some shit out.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
They can make some money.
I don't care about them. I'm talking about us.
Well, yeah,
but
I mean,
lose
like,
money, bro. That's how it happens.
You know what I'm saying?
But the next one, I'm gonna win.
Let's
and then the next thing you know, you're sucking dick for money.
Stay out of my head. Oh no, not that part.
Yo, got him, sucker. Hey, high five me. Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm just not gonna say nothing. Fuck all y'all.
All two of us.
Timing is everything.
Oh man. Okay. So I guess we got like somewhat of a topic to talk about.
Right? We haven't done that yet.
Yeah, not at all yet.
All right. What's up?
Crazy whip. Do.
Who put that chair there?
Not my chair, not my problem. That's what I always say. All right. So there's been a lot going on with Spotify. We're not going to touch on the racial aspect of what's going on with Joe Rogan in this podcast and this episode because I feel like, it's not necessarily relevant to what we're talking about with Spotify.
Yeah.
But Spotify. You're a Spotify user, right?
I am.
Okay. Why did you get Spotify?
I don't know.
Or what do you use Spotify for?
I think someone else I knew had Spotify. Okay. And like I just like when I wanted a streaming music thing, I just went to what I knew someone else had.
All right.
But I listened to it. I used to listen to a lot of podcasts on it, especially when I was living in Vegas because I had a long commute back and forth from work. But mostly just music.
Okay.
I like that they do my like specialized playlists every day.
Yeah.
Daily mix.
Okay. You Google man, you really use Spotify?
Nah, fuck Spotify.
Gang.
Also, I got a family plan for like $15. So.
Okay. What do you use?
I use YouTube.
Okay. Myself, I'm a Apple Music user. All right, so we all stream music. Mm-hmm. As an artist, streaming
sucks.
Yeah. Like it, especially like for me, like especially when I was a lot more active, like doing shows and trying to push everything. I always made the most money at release parties where I had physical copies of the CDs because there was something to actually give to the people. When I was able to print up shirts and move merch like hand to hand, come meet me for a shirt, made more money doing that than streaming. Even charging for features, or anything like that. Something to get the money coming in, because streaming doesn't pay a lot. So I feel like there's been like an extension of the effect that streaming has had, right? On just on music, how it's made now, how it's distributed, how it's marketed, how we define hits, how people start like trying to establish hierarchy of people, because it's like, oh, this person has X amount of hits, this many
streams,
because this went gold or this went whatever because of however many streams it hit. It's just like, fam,
yeah,
like, I mean, who's streaming that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, people can have like 5 gold records and like we have no idea who they are, and it wasn't like that before. And I'm not saying that that is like a bad thing, like, but it would be better if it meant that people were actually getting paid.
Yeah,
you feel me? I think like Spotify, as far as the major streaming platforms and what they pay to the artists for streams, Spotify is like one of the worst paying. So this brings it back to the Joe Rogan part of the Spotify conversation, right? Joe Rogan, we see that there's been this controversy that's going on. There are certain artists who are following Neil Young's lead and wanting to pull their music off of Spotify because they don't like the content of Joe Rogan's podcast. A video came out with Joe Rogan saying some not so flattering things, and just like an N-bomb compilation. And these things kind of hurt his credibility. Spotify is still standing with Joe Rogan. Of course they are. They have $100 million invested in Joe Rogan and his podcast, and giving him a contract. Spotify has also been dishing out a lot of money to a lot of other podcasts. There's a podcast, these girls who were formerly with, I think, Barstool, Call Me Daddy podcast. Yeah. They got about 60 million from Spotify. So Spotify is throwing bags at different content creators, and a lot of them are of the podcast variety. Now, as an artist, when you think like, it's like, all right, I gotta get my stuff, gotta have my stuff on Spotify anyway, just for accessibility, all the people who listen to Spotify, for them to like want to listen to me. If you're somebody who is a regular artist and you're trying to grow your fan base and you're using Spotify, like being on Spotify is like, yo, come check me out.
Yeah.
Say you want to like promote on Spotify. To try and promote on Spotify will cost, to promote through Spotify, you got to start with a minimum of, because there's a way to promote through Spotify and have them promote your stuff and run ads, right? To do the ads, you got to start with a minimum of $250. So say you're just like a regular artist and you're getting started out and you want to release a single, but you want people to be able to get your single, and you want them to be able to listen to it on what they listen to. So you're talking to, your friends or your people who you're trying to get as your fan base, and you're like, hey man, what streaming service do you listen to? Oh, I listen to Apple. I use Apple Music. Trying to do polls online on your social media and find out like who uses what. All right, this amount of people use Spotify, this amount of people use Apple Music. Okay, I'm just going to try to put it on everything. So you go through DistroKid, you pay whatever you need to get on, or you use the free one, whichever one you want to do. You get on DistroKid so it can go on everything. Then you want to make sure that you can promote your music. So you're like, all right, how much does it cost to promote on Apple Music? So you do it, say, I don't even know how much it costs through Apple right now, but I know at Spotify it's a minimum of $250. So you gotta, if you're recording at home, whatever it costs for your own equipment, right? To record at home, you go to the studio, whatever studio time costs. Now here's another $250 out for promotion just on one streaming service. Then maybe you bump into a promotion company. They say they can help you promote on all these other services, promote everything at one time, promote your Instagram. Okay, cool. How much does this cost? Oh, $500 a month. Okay, well, shit, I'll pay that and studio time. Even though I'm paying you guys to do all this stuff, maybe I gotta pay for other digital marketing. Let me get a website. How much does that cost? Domain. So now you're shelling out all this money. You're doing all this stuff to try and yield this return. And even if you get like 1 million plays, like from on Spotify, you get back like maybe like $4,000 from 1 million plays. You did all this work, but like how much of the $4,000 how much of that $4,000 do you have left after you take out everything that you paid for promoting and shit? Maybe like wardrobe, you gotta do fucking photo shoots, you gotta do this, that, and the third. And it's just like, all right, man, all the budget, and that's just trying to do it yourself. So then you go to somebody who's gonna like lend you the money to promote and do stuff. But then now like you get into a relationship with like a record label, and we already know how those work as far as the money coming out, and the streaming doesn't pay you back for that. What does this have to? So okay,
sorry, you want to run here, but I pulled up streaming platforms and how much they make. So stream to make $1. So Spotify is $315, and so that's actually not bad considering YouTube's only like it's $12.50. Like that's a lot.
Yeah, right.
But it's also visual.
Can you explain what you're talking about right now?
So this is by streaming platform. How many streams you need to hit before you get paid out $1?
Oh, $1.
$1.
Oh, okay.
So Apple Music is pretty good. It's 128, but you figure that's like a portion of the population that doesn't have Apple, so they're just not gonna come in contact with your stuff ever if you're just there. The best is Napster, and I didn't know that still exists.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's why they pay so good, because no one knows they exist. They're trying to get people.
Well, maybe they need somebody to start promoting them, and you just make all the money. But I was gonna say, it sounds like I feel like, well, not it sounds like. I feel like from even back when like I was doing music and we were trying to come up with things we can do, like we always knew shows and like the actual physical shit was where it's at. I guess as I got older and seeing like other things and how other, I guess, perspective or prospects for making an income work, like how these different businesses and opportunities work, the whole music industry feels kind of scammy.
100%. Like
I'm into like stocks and stuff now, and getting into this field of you can say entrepreneurship, like small business owners, because I tried that shit, and like investment, people who are really focused on financials, littered with scams, littered with fake gurus and people selling you the dream that you're gonna be this millionaire and that like anybody can do it. I'm gonna show you how I make $50,000 a week. You know, something crazy shit. You know what I mean? And it's like there's constantly this pitch of this dream, and but if you work hard, you're gonna get there, and if you don't, then you didn't work hard enough. And it's the same shit that's being told to artists. Yeah. Right? Like, I can help you promote this, or I can put you on this show. Oh, you can get paid out if you sell these tickets. Yeah. It's just an opportunity, and if you don't make it, well, maybe you didn't work hard enough. Maybe they just didn't fuck with your music. I still got paid though, so thank you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, I get what you're saying. But that's kind of the reality of that's what it is. It's kind of fucked up,
right?
I mean, for a young artist, right?
Yeah.
You got to find something or have something.
So as an artist, right now, like coming back to with Spotify itself, right now, as an artist on whatever level that you're on, you're seeing that the value that people place on music itself, like they don't really care. Yeah. Like as far as these business people, they don't care about the music itself. So they're just like, whatever, whoever is moving the numbers and however you're moving it, just like when we saw like a stream of, I think it was Atlantic, and they were signing like a bunch of like YouTubers or just people who went viral and started making songs and trying to push them as artists, and then it didn't work out, so they kind of abandoned that idea. I think one of them was like Bad Baby. They were like trying to, the Catch Me Outside girl. Like, they were trying to push her for a while. And like with Spotify, you see that they're moving, it seems, with the money that they're throwing around to Joe Rogan, the Call Me Daddy podcast, other podcasts, that they're investing in a different type of content creator. So it seems to me like if I'm watching Spotify, right, and now they're even, some of these podcasts, they're having like the video. You can watch the video on Spotify.
I got a notification because we upload our stuff on Spotify.
Yeah.
And I got a notification that we can now start posting our video of our podcast on Spotify. Yeah. I didn't look into it, but I got an email about it.
Dope.
Yeah. So
coming soon.
See? So
I'm not sure. I feel like you're talking shit. So I don't know where this is going. Like,
well, no, but like, I'm just saying, like, Spotify can do what they want because that's their business, right? But I'm just saying, as an artist, like, if you're looking at some of this shit, all of these, I think Spotify is doing it the most obvious right now. But even Apple Music, like with Versus, being able to watch the Versus battles through Apple and Apple TV and stuff like that. Apple Music, I was able to stream the Donda events. Like, it's becoming more of just like a media platform. Everything is moving the way of streaming. Like, all streaming platforms are just trying to create more and more content and more entertainment just to keep everybody on whatever platform it is. Like, cable and all that stuff is really starting to die off. There's so many different streaming platforms now. You got Disney Plus, you got Netflix, Hulu. Everybody is trying to get as much shit on there as they can. Like, I could see one day where, like, oh, watch my documentary exclusively on Spotify. Like, I could see where that could be a thing. I feel like that's where we're headed. And if you're an artist who is solely doing music, just that one type of art, like, you got to find a way to evolve and create more content. You got to, and do, like,
it just clicked.
You know what I'm saying?
I know where you're going.
Create more content. You got to do, like, are you going to do video concerts? You going to, like, a one guy who we already talked about in today's episode.
Kanye West?
No, not yet.
Oh.
One guy who we already talked about in today's episode, who I feel like is who already on track to just being like a super content creator and using his leverage that he's gained in music to just do everything and keep creating content and entertainment. Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah.
All right. Snoop Dogg recently bought the rights to Death Row.
Oh,
so
yeah,
he owns Death Row. Now, just today, or just recently, or this week, he announced that Death Row is going to become the first major record label of the metaverse.
Boom.
Right? So he's still going to be releasing content. He's going to be releasing NFTs.
Doing virtual concerts.
I feel like we've talked about virtual concerts.
He's already been doing virtual concerts, but now he has a whole record label. He's gonna have a roster. He's talking about having artists in the metaverse, and being the first major record label of the metaverse. I can't fully see everywhere where that's going, but I already see like Snoop is set up already to be a hub to do all of this shit. Now, bringing up Kanye West. The other side of this. They've talked to Kanye West and they asked him about doing NFTs. Kanye West say, nah, don't ask me about NFTs right now. Fuck all that. I'm focused on products in the real world.
That sounds so fire.
Like, just wait. He'll tell you the product.
Right. He's focused on products in the real world. Now, guys, breaking for us, but probably
I know what the product is. I know why you
breaking for us, but probably not for you, because by the time you're seeing this, it's Monday. But right before we a little bit before we started recording, we were all hanging out, getting ready to set up.
Eating Popeye's chicken.
And
welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
More gifts on Black History Month.
There you go. Google man bringing Black History Month gifts for us. Wonder what he'll bring next week. Nah.
Hey guys, I brought some jugs of Kool-Aid. I brought the chicken last week.
Right?
No, I don't
Watermelon too?
What? No.
Nah.
This produce, that's too much. That's big.
It's too much. You gonna come to my car and help me carry it in?
I just need something that I can throw in a bag and just bring it.
Gotcha.
They sell them sliced. Anyway.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yo,
where the fuck you been?
Where that at?
Sliced watermelons?
I've only seen them like off the vine. Do they have them on the vines? Yeah.
On vines? Bro, they grow on trees. Come on.
What?
Yeah, man.
They're not carrots, bro.
I got a watermelon bush in my backyard.
What?
I said I got a watermelon bush in my backyard.
Speaking of carrots and watermelon bushes,
yeah.
Shout out to the Black Flamingo.
Yo. Young Keem. Hit up the GoFundMe.
Yo.
We're gonna throw up the link somewhere. Can we do that?
Black Flamingo.
Boom.
Came.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right.
That had nothing to do with what we were talking about.
With Kanye West.
Oh, Kanye, yeah.
Okay.
Well, because he's black like Kanye.
Yep, exactly.
That makes sense.
Right.
And he's in the real world.
And he's in the real world. Bam. Go.
Okay.
Take it.
So, a little bit before we got started, Kanye, we were all eating and talking and being friends.
Yeah.
And I checked Instagram, and I saw that Kanye West had just made a new post, and he said that Donda 2 was not going to be on any of the streaming platforms, and that it was only going to be on his device, the STEM player, and that you needed to go to his website and cop one, because that's the only way that you were going to get Donda 2.
Watch that be the greatest marketing scheme of all time, because Donda 2 is going to drop everywhere and a whole bunch of motherfuckers went and cop the STEM.
That's also a possibility.
Damn.
That's also a possibility. So
Mad as fuck with your new little Bluetooth speaker.
So I went to the website. These motherfuckers cost $200.
So basically, he's selling his album for $200.
Right?
Hell yeah.
So
that's so yay.
Right? Shit, he'd make more money off of that than streaming.
Yeah.
Yo. So I'm on the website now. This shit gives me no information. I was trying to scroll. There's no description. It's just add to cart.
Give me your money.
That's all you got to know. Add it to your cart, bro.
You know what this shit
There's
is?
not even like a back button or an X to get out of that website. The only way out is to add it to your cart.
You know what this shit is?
Sorry, I found there's an info button apparently, like down at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
In fine print.
It's got skin.
It's got skin
and haptics.
And what?
What the fuck did you? You say half dicks?
That's what I heard.
Also, a Bluetooth.
So not even full dicks?
What does that mean?
That's fucked up, bro.
What's this shit? What the fuck going on?
Whose dicks are these?
I don't want any.
Especially if they're in half.
Oh, haptics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there is a for touch sensitivity.
I was wondering where the other halves went.
Oh, so you can loop it?
Yeah. So I mean, it sounds like a musical experience. You can like interact with it.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Sometimes I just want to listen to it.
Yeah. Like whatever
You
happened.
can do that too.
Whatever happened to putting a cassette in your Walkman and just balling out?
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather him release it on vinyl.
Yeah.
I'd cop that.
I'd cop it for you.
And we'd have to. And we'd listen to it on the turntable.
Yeah.
Just
but
stacked.
But with Kanye and with Snoop, right?
Yeah.
I see two examples of the artists like taking back some kind of control, taking some kind of ownership, and putting value on the art, whereas the streaming service
is shitting on it right now.
Wouldn't.
Well, so
may not treat it the same, right?
Like I feel like it's hard though. It's hard because it's not the streaming service's responsibility to uphold the integrity or the value of music.
No,
but if everyone else is hoeing out,
well, no.
How you gonna get your shit heard?
So I always think like whenever these types of things come up, you got to think about where it came from. You know what I mean? Like why are we in this world that we're in now? And so the internet did two things with music. I did a bunch of stuff with music, but in this context, the two things that stands out is it made it accessible to everybody, meaning anybody could make a song, record it, and release it, and anyone across the world can hear it. But it also made a flood of music and creators. It said anybody can make music.
Yeah.
So now, because there's so much music being made, there's so much noise in the background. It's devalued all the music that's being released. Think about it, back in the day, everything was so geographically based.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you would hear certain types of music from certain artists in certain areas, and most of the time you wouldn't hear it in other places. And when someone was worldwide known, it was a big deal. Nowadays, if you known, you worldwide known.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So it changed the landscape of just commerce, how we listen to music, and because we have it so readily available to us, I think the average listener has devalued it.
Yes.
So it's the streaming service is an extension of the audience they're trying to please.
Oh yeah, no. So it's like 100%. It's not the streaming service's fault. Now I'm not, even though it may seem like the way I present it, like the streaming services or these people are the enemy. They are just business. They're there to get money.
Yeah.
That's what their job is. That's what their function is. So they're just looking to maximize that, right? So that's just a tool for you as an artist, right? That interaction between you and the streaming services and the way all of that works is business transaction. Don't get no feelings involved, right? But as an artist, it's your job to try to add value to your art, right? So that's what Snoop is. He's following basically he sees where things are going. He sees that, like, look, I'm gonna have to create more content and do more shit than just be Snoop Dogg the rapper
And in new ways.
And the cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta find new spaces, new ways, and different skins to put on to bring more people in and to keep maximizing the cash flow. Kanye, like he said, he's focused on products in the real world. Come buy this $200 musical device, and the type of fans that Ye has, there's gonna be a lot of them who are just gonna be like, yo, this is crazy. Oh yeah, I wanna, like, this motherfucker took clothes that look like homeless shit. And motherfuckers is wearing the fuck out of that shit. I look at some of them Yeezy slipper thing joints, and I fuck with Ye so hard. Pause. But like, I do not even understand how some of them shits are shoes. Like the regular, like the Yeezys that look like sneakers. Okay, cool. But like pull up the slippers. I can't even explain. What? Like there's like these. Yeezy,
just type in fucked up Yeezy
slippers.
The one that looked like inflated shoes.
It looked like.
Is that what you're talking about? These things? No.
Yeah, well, like, see, I don't even know what that is. That's like.
I don't think that's it, bro. That's Amazon, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
The man, it's like I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Anyway, like them shits is weird looking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't, but
like,
are you talking about the slides?
Not the slides.
Oh, okay.
It's like I wish I knew what they were called. The slides actually look the most.
They look like Crocs.
Yeah, the slides actually look like kind of comfortable. I've heard they're really comfortable.
Yeah, because they're Crocs.
Not the slides, just Yeezys. Period.
But yeah. I've actually never owned Yeezys.
But I mean, just like the type of people who really fuck with Ye, like really fuck with Ye.
Yeah.
And a lot of them also fuck with like how he moves different and things different and does stuff different. So I could see like this STEM player being a thing. And like, I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all know I fuck with Ye. And the first time he mentioned the STEM player and that you could do all this stuff with it, I was like, all right, cool. Like that does sound cool. I don't know if I'm gonna pay $200 for that shit.
You talking about the foam runners?
These shits, yeah.
Yeah, the alien feet.
Yeah, the alien
feet.
Like, what are those?
Hey, tell them what it is so they could look it up.
No, it's the Adidas Yeezy foam runners.
Like, I mean,
how much they cost?
$261.
Yeah, like if those weren't Yeezy shoes and somebody was just like, hey, look at these, I'd be like, what
the fuck is that?
Nigga,
what are those?
Right, should look like a bug's head, nigga. Like, I don't know what that is.
It's kind of like, I almost feel like you have to wear shoes to put them on.
The Adidas Yeezy knit R&R.
Yeah, like I don't know if that's a shoe or a fanny pack.
Yeah. Coin pouch.
Like, yeah, I mean, it look like something.
Yo, and these are only $330. There's only 6 left.
Look like something. Look like something I would keep my weed in.
Resale.
Something I'll keep my weed. I don't think I'll keep it very fresh.
Probably not.
Like, his weed smell like feet.
It'd be.
It's just out there, man. I mean, I don't know. He got to be doing well with what he does.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. People fuck with it.
It's crazy though.
I don't get it, but people fuck with it.
The sneakers are cool. Like the cross trainer.
Yeah, the regular looking sneakers. Like, I can see that. Dope. I don't understand that, but people fuck with it. I see
wild stuff.
I see people wearing them shits.
You should have punched him.
No.
Oh, I forgot. My bad. You fucks with the. You be like, oh damn, the Yeezys.
Yeah, you punch them and then you take them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run maybe.
That shit. Yeah. Run me that
My
shit.
Yeezys.
You know what I mean? But yeah, just different ways that, and yeah, like he's got fashion. He's got like Ye has other ways, but like he said, they're all real world products right now.
I think so. I brought it up because we were talking about this beforehand. Yeah. But I really think, like, I love music and I like listening to it, and like audio quality is important to me. And I have like an old school system. Mm-hmm. Like, I like being able to choose how I listen to the music.
Yeah.
Like through what system. So this kind of bugs me. But maybe I'm a hater. Maybe I need to like listen to it for myself and see what's good. Low key though, I wish he just put it in a shoe. Just put
a Bluetooth.
Make a Bluetooth shoe. A Bluetooth shoe.
Nigga. A Bluetooth shoe. Nah, see that alien foot shoe? If that was a Bluetooth shoe, I'm wearing the fuck out of that shit.
Yo, two dope dads, Bluetooth shoes.
Nigga, watch me walk down the street.
Hit us up.
They're coming right after the vending machines.
Don't just put Don the Two in there. Like, put all the Ye albums in there. Yeah. And like, watch, I can wake up in the morning, put my shoes on, and then like put my headphones on, and it's just like, as soon as I slide my feet into my shoes, it's just like, did you realize that you were a champion in their eyes? Yes, I did. Oh my god, nigga. Yo, bro, I'm guaranteed to have a good day.
I'm telling you, man, like the Yeezy commemorative album shoe, just.
Right.
And it would start a trend. Like you guys heard about, like, I forgot what it's called. It's like wearable tech. Like they make clothes that like interacts with like your electronics and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So the idea is that eventually everything's going to have like circuitry and it'll pair with your devices and you can program it to do certain shit. So imagine if like them Adidas joints, them stripes, you could just change the color on an app in your shoe or in your phone. You know what I mean?
Switch up your swag.
Yeah.
Nigga, let's go.
Different colorways.
Yeah. Patterns, textures. You could make it moving. Yeah, like get different lighting effects and shit. Like people talking about people.
Can't tell me nothing.
No, we talking too much. We giving away our secrets and shit.
No, I'm just giving Ye a taste. He gonna listen to this. And
he gotta, be like, yo, I need that guy
on my payroll. Where he at?
Yo, come fuck with us, Ye.
Yeah, we a package deal though.
Man, you know you know we fuck with you, dog. This is all of our idea.
Yeah, we like put it into his head earlier, but we here.
Yeah, with these.
Can I say something completely random and off subject because
sure.
I'm like still low key high?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do it.
I looked over and noticed your Ill Hill tattoo.
Yeah.
I remember how we said we was gonna get tattoos for the podcast.
Okay.
Black flamingo, nigga.
I'm down.
Flamingo.
Black flamingo tattoos.
I'm down.
Let's get them.
All right. Cool. Bet. Where?
Probably on this arm.
I mean, at what place are we going?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't.
Is Jason get one too?
I have right here under the eye.
Yeah, just a little teardrop. Black flamingo.
Oh man, King.
Yo, it's the one-eared boy.
Where'd you go?
Justice. What up? You want to say what's up to the people?
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
I don't know. I haven't gotten since I've been back. I haven't gotten any new tats, so I haven't like really been to any places out here.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to some places a while back, but I don't even know who's still there or whatever.
I've been meaning to get a neck tattoo. Just do flamingo right here.
A black flamingo neck tattoo.
Yeah. Or like underneath.
I want to get it on my stomach, and my pico be the eye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe I'll get it on my
spicy.
Shit, I don't know if I want to do it on my other ribs.
Nah, fam, we got to do it somewhere we could like show that shit. My arms are pretty full though. I can put it right here. I already have random shit right there. I got a fucking brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus.
A fucking
a Veronicasaurus.
A fucking skateboarder doing a kickflip.
Okay.
I could put a fucking black flamingo right there.
Yeah.
I guess I could just like put it over here somewhere.
Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't plan this on the episode when everyone is just listening to us.
Thinking where we're gonna get tattoos, matching tattoos at that.
Are you gonna get one, Jace?
What? Yeah, but not on my wrist.
Okay. Cool.
Gang. All right, man. When we get them, we'll show them to you guys. Yeah. Maybe we'll even make some content when we go to the tattoo shop.
Ooh, that's a good idea. And if y'all have any recommendations for artists,
all right, let us know.
Black
man.
Flamingos.
Hit us up on Instagram. Talk to us in the comments. All that.
Yeah. Fucking do that. It's lonely when I go and look to see what's going on and none of y'all motherfuckers are talking.
Talk.
Can we just talk?
Can we just talk? In the comments.
Did we just become best friends again?
Yes.
Did we both spontaneously just start singing talk?
Oh man, that's crazy. Good times.
What else are we supposed to be talking about today?
Was
that it?
I mean, I guess like music marketing also, but we kind of lumped that in all together.
I feel like there's a lot more. If we're going to go into music marketing, there's a lot more we can go to. Time we're at is an hour and 13 minutes.
So that's all for this episode. There's a whole lot. There's a whole lot more that we can go into on the marketing side. The main thing that I want any aspiring artists or current artists to take away from this talk is you gotta also focus on your craft. Yes, make the best music or whatever medium of art that you can, but just think of all the different ways that you can create content. Whatever you can put together, make your own documentary, get on Instagram, utilize the Reels, TikTok, just all the different social medias.
But the most important part is once you create that content, try to make sure you keep it in your hands.
That too, man.
That's the part right there.
Keep the ownership, make sure that you create the value, have them come to you, connect with you, and then lead them to whatever it is that you're trying to lead them to, whatever medium that you're pushing the most. Yeah. Look at us trying to be educational.
Yeah. You know what I think?
Some dad shit.
What do you think?
I think if something grows, it should be pretty much fucking free to have.
What?
Like bananas. Why am I paying $6 for bananas?
I feel you.
Like that shit grew somewhere, fam. Like I know a motherfucker watered the shit,
or like
but
steak because like cows grew somewhere.
Well, I guess steak.
You gotta specify, because if you just say grow, humans grow.
No, but look, like I'm saying, like if I'm buying a chocolate chip cookie, that motherfucker didn't grow from a tree.
Or
that shit
money,
was made
because like money is paper, and paper was a tree somewhere that grew. So just give me that shit, nigga. I feel you.
I'm just mad that like if I want to buy a banana and some water on my lunch break, I'm paying like $8.
Nah, I feel that too.
Like all of this shit, fucking is here.
So so try to make it more realistic. Like fruit should be free.
No, because you got to pay the farmer and shit.
If it's wild, well, I guess wild fruit is free.
Wild fruit is free, yeah.
All right. Well,
like no one's charging me for my fucking green pepper, my bell pepper in the backyard.
Because you grew that shit.
Because I grew that shit.
So maybe we should just all grow more shit.
We should only eat what we can catch. Anyway,
there was a friend of ours who.
It's funny that like 16, 17 years later, I'm still saying the same shit.
Yeah, man.
I'm the same guy. Anyway.
Consistency.
Yeah.
All right. So I think this is going to be the end of the episode because we talked a lot. I see some grapes over on the side. I kind of want a couple of them.
Don't let Lily see. She's still awake, and those are her grapes.
Shit. And I was drinking her juice the last time, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yo, when Christian saw that, Christian was like, is that our juice?
No, man, I brought my own.
I told you they're going to be pissed. He didn't even watch the episode. He peeked over at my laptop long enough to see you sipping a juice.
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Uncle Kevin! Yo, you want to hear something that's like low-key cute?
Okay.
Pause.
Yeah, sure.
Christian refers to Thursdays as Uncle Thursdays.
Oh, I like that, man.
Yo, we should open up like a club. It should be called
Uncle Thursdays.
Oh, no, man.
Sounds kind of rapey.
A restaurant? A food truck?
Sports bar.
Boom.
There we go.
Hey, we go uncles.
Yay! Oh, yup.
Oh, guys, there you go.
We have specials for Thursday night football.
Hell yeah.
Boom. Oh, look
Uncle
at us
Thursdays.
coming up with ideas.
Man, we're too many. We're on a
what
roll.
the fuck? All right,
chilling in there with my.
Let's turn the camera off before somebody steals from us.
No, it's all copyrighted.
Oh yeah, because it is.
Yeah, don't look it up.
Because it is.
Pow. Okay, on that note, we're really gonna go this time.
So usually I say, "Here's our outro," right? And then like for the pod. But what about for the video? We don't have like a big fancy outro.
No, I just used the outro.
Oh,
in the video.
Yep.
behind the logo. Did you not watch the last video I gave you?
Not to the very end, bro.
Oh, you thank yourself. If you had watched it, you'd have thanking yourself for watching to the very end.
Yes.
That's what you do in the outro.
Thanks, guys, for watching.
Here's our outro.
No, that's my line.
Yo, thank you guys so much for listening. Thanks for getting all the way to the end of the podcast. Hey, you can follow me on Instagram at Kwali is ill. That's KWALIISILL.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. You can follow me on Instagram. My name is Eddie.C. That's Eddie.C. EEE. That's Eddie.C. Triple E.
And don't forget to follow the podcast. That's Two Dope Dads Podcast. The number 2 Dope Dads Podcast.
That's where you can stay up to date on all the episodes that are dropping and just, some dope dad stuff that we're going to post on there. So, yeah, definitely follow that and thank you.
Bow. See you guys next time.
Boom, boom, pew, pew, pew.
No.